Hi everyone, and welcome to our backyard. So my name's Maggie. I was at camp for 9 summers. I was an aide of 2013, and I like to hang out in the complex of the senior unit.
My name is Sydney. This is going to be my 10th summer at camp. I was an aide in 2018, and I like hanging out in the costume closet / the lodge.
Good places. So both of us are really interested in nature, and actually my job now is entirely in nature. So I would like for you to join us in exploring our backyard, and we will see what we can see.
What do you see, Maggie? What are we looking at?
All right. So, something that we have a lot of at camp is ferns. And our ferns here in Rhode Island are a little smaller than the ferns up in New Hampshire, but that's okay. Looking at these guys, they have this really nice soft bottom that allows them to breathe. Like most plants, they breathe out of the bottom of their leaves. And these ferns would make a really good fern shirt. If any of you took nature class, you probably had the opportunity to make a fern shirt, where you take a fern, put it on a white t-shirt, tape it down with some packing tape, and you use a hammer and you smash in the chlorophyll that helps the ferns make their own food and makes them green. And you smash it into the shirt to make a purposeful grass stain. I think your parents would love seeing that in their laundry.
Daddy?
What do you see?
That's pretty cool. I see. Oh, where'd it go? There's an ant in here.
Huh.
I bet there's a lot of ants. Oh,
Oh,
look,
there it is.
That's a Spidey.
Oh, zoom in on it.
There's a little Spidey. Spideys have 8 legs. And fun fact, daddy long legs, which I do not have around here, are not spiders, even though we act like they're spiders. And they do have 8 legs if you count them, but actually 2 of their legs are antennae, so that helps them to feel where they're going, because they can't really see anything, so they just feel around. So they actually only have 6 legs, so they're not spiders, they're insects.
No. So when we had our last glacial period, when this whole area of the world was covered in really thick layers of ice, glaciers are very strong, and they're able to carry lots of grocery bags, and they carry sand, dirt, giant boulders, and they carry them for hundreds of miles. All throughout New England, these glaciers pushed all sorts of soil and rocks and dirt all the way out to create Long Island, and they dropped off some things along the way. So this boulder, which is made out of granite, is likely from Canada, where the glaciers began their journey, and it is right near the end of the journey since we are in southern New England. So this boulder has gone on quite a great explorer across New England.
Identifying trees. My personal favorite thing to do. So we're gonna walk up to this tree. Step 1 is a tree. We got that. Step 2, how do we know what kind of tree it is? Well, we look at the branches and we see these guys. These are pine needles, which are a kind of leaf, but they don't look like your average leafy leaves, so we know it's a pine tree. Then you can start by looking at the bark, but this is kind of a baby tree, so the bark is not super helpful. So instead, we're gonna pull off one section of these little pine needles. See, they're all connected right here. And then you can count. And it has, if you can see, it has 5 different, oh dear, it has 5 different needles. And if it has 5 on one stem, then it is a white pine. Another way to tell the difference is that red pines, their trunks have kind of like reddish, potato chippy, flaky bark, and white pines don't. Their bark tends to look a little more on the white side.
So you can see that this green stuff is living directly on the rock. Rocks aren't very nutritious, so there needs to be a cooperation to live here. This is called lichen. Lichen is actually 2 different organisms living together, like best friends. And these 2 organisms, one of them creates food and the other one creates the home. So we have Alice algae. And Alice algae, she is making all of the food for this friendship, and she is the thing that is creating this green color because she is photosynthesizing. Now, algae normally lives in pretty scummy places, like in small ponds or in your fish tank. It's very green and very slimy and needs a lot of water to be able to survive. But here on this rock, there isn't very much water, so Alice Algae needs someone to help build her a home to help collect and hold on to all that water. And that person who is creating the home for Alice Algae is Freddy Fungus. And Freddy Fungus is creating a nice structural home and collecting all of the water and benefits from Alice Algae's food. So together they're able to live in a place where you wouldn't be able to find many other species.
Something I think is really cool is we found a little bit of poop here, which, yeah, poop's kind of gross, but it's also really interesting. So by this poop, which Maggie's going to zoom in on, we can tell what animal is here. This is deer poop. It looks kind of like jelly beans, except it's not, and please don't eat it. And basically deer poop, like that, this is a couple days old, I would say. It's normally a lot darker, so I would say it's kind of old, so it means that there was a deer here a couple days ago, which is kind of fun, because then when you're hiking, you're like, I want to find a deer. And sometimes we do find deer. Sometimes they show up in our backyard. Hey Maggie?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm just looking at the clouds.
You're looking at the clouds? Here, can I come?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What kind of cloud is this?
This looks like it is a light cumulus cloud. Normally, cumulus clouds, they look a lot more puffy, and I think rain is in our forecast, so this is like the beginning of the building phase, and probably by tonight we'll have big, nice, white, puffy cumulus clouds that'll bring us rain.
Hey Maggie.
What?
I got a nature find for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, let's look at it.
It's a rare species.
Looks like a wolf to me.
It looks like a small wolf also to me.
Oh.
This is a Snickers.
Wow. My.
He likes to lick things.
Oh, whoa, that's really close. So I see that his eyes are on the front. What other kind of animals are out there?
Animals with eyes on the sides.
Oh, what makes them different?
They are prey, so they get captured by predators. So for example, we don't have a rabbit, but if you had a rabbit, they have eyes on the side so that they can see everything. So that when something comes running after them, they have a better chance of not being eaten.
That's good. So, my favorite saying to remember that. Are you ready?
I'm excited.
Eyes on the front. I like to hunt. Eyes on the side. I like to hide.
That made me really happy. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I hope you enjoyed exploring our backyard, and wherever you are during this time, I hope you have the opportunity to go out and explore what you have in your backyard. Maybe you have some things that are similar to what we have, and maybe you have some things that are a little bit different.
Yeah, thanks for coming on our walk. We had so much fun. We hope you did too.
Bye, camp.
Bye.
Blair.
Help, this predator is attacking me.
Oh dear.
I'm being attacked.